Good morning students. Chapter number 10, simple interest. We were doing exercise 10 till question number 5 we have discussed. Now today we will start with the question number 6. In question number 6 you have to find out the rate percent, and the question amount is given, principal is given, and time is given 4 years. In question number 6 you have to find out at what rate percent rupees 360 amounts to rupees 450 in 4 years. It means you have to find out the rate of interest, and they have given you the amount, principal, and the time. See, amount they have given rupees 450, principal they have given rupees 360. With the help of the amount and principal we will find out the simple interest. The formula for the simple interest is amount minus principal. In place of amount we will write 450. In place of principal we will write 360. After subtracting we are getting rupees 90. Now we are knowing the SI. With the help of amount and principal we have find out the SI. Now we can use the formula for the rate. The formula for the rate is SI into 100 upon P into T. Now we will put the values. In place of SI we will put 90 into 100 upon, in place of P we will put 360, in place of time we will put 4. Now we will simplify. 0, 0 I have simplified, and 9 and 36 I have simplified, we are getting 4. 4 and 100 we have simplified, we are getting 25. 25 upon 4, that is 6 whole 1/4% per annum. And at the back answer is given in decimal. I have written the answer in the mix. Both are correct. Now question number 6. In question number 6 they have given you amount, principal, you will find out SI. Then after finding out the SI you will find out the rate by using the formula, and you will get the rate as 6 whole 1/4% per annum. Now come to question number 7. In question number 7 you have to find out the simple interest amount. They have given you principal and they have given you rate, but the time they have given according to the dates. It means time starts from 7th February 2015 to 2nd of July 2015. It means first of all we have to find out the total number of days between the dates given in the question. Then after that you will convert the number of days into years by dividing it by 365. Whether it is leap or non-leap year, you will always divide by 365 days. Now 7th Feb, and year they have given 2015. We all know that 2015 is a non-leap year. The Feb is 20. We all know that non-leap year is of 28 days. So what you will do, you will subtract 28 minus 7. From 7th of Feb, you have to find the, from 7th of Feb you have to find the number of days. So what you will do, you will subtract 28 minus 7. In the first, what you will do, you will subtract it from the total number of days of the month of Feb. Then in the month of March 31 days are there, I have written 31. In the month of April 30 days are there. In the month of May 31 days are there. In the month of June 31 days are there. And July till 2nd of July the loan is going on. It means July you will write 2. In the first step you will subtract the 7 from the total number of days in the month of Feb, and at the last you will write 2 only. After adding we are getting 146 days. 146 days, it is given in days, so you will convert it into years by dividing it by 365. Both have divided by 73. 73 2 ja 146, 73 5 ja 365. So we are getting 2/5 years. Now we have to find out the simple interest. Now we are knowing the time also in years. We will use the formula P into R into T upon 100. In place of P we will write 900. In place of rate we will write 2.5. In place of time we will write 2 upon 5. I have removed the decimal, then 0 I have put here. It is 50 now. 0 0 cancel out. 25 50 I have simplified, we are getting 2. 2 to simplify, I have simplified, we are getting SI as rupees 9. So amount will be SI plus principal. SI is 9 and principal is 900. So we are getting 909. In the question only you have to calculate the total number of days. फर्स्ट स्टेप में पहला जो मंथ दिया होगा उसमें से आप टोटल नंबर ऑफ डेज से माइनस करेंगे, एंड एट द लास्ट दे हैव गिवन 2, तो यू विल राइट 2 डायरेक्टली. Then after that you will add the number of days. We are getting 146. We will convert it into years by dividing by 365. Now we will find out the SI. After that we will find out the amount. This question number 7 you have to do in your fair copy. Now question number 8. In question number 8 you have to find the sum of money. That means they are asking the principal and they have given you amount in the question. Amounts to, it means they have given you amount rupees 2400 and rate they have given 15% per annum and time they have given 4 years, and we are not knowing the sum of money. That is, you have to find out the principal. We know the formula for SI. SI is P into R into T upon 100. In place of SI we can write A minus P. A is amount, P is principal. In place of P we don't know P. R we will write 15, time we will write 4 upon 100. That means 15 into 4 is 60, 60 upon 100 P we are getting. And in place of A you will write 2400, 2400 minus P. Now we will shift this P to the right hand side because they are of the same variable. Then P we have shifted the right hand side, so the sign of the P is changed, that is positive sign. Now we will take the LCM, we will get 160 upon 100 P. 100 आपका यहाँ चला जाएगा. We will add this 160 upon 100 P. Now we have to find out the value of P. We will shift this 100 to the left hand side. It will go in multiplication and this 160 will go in division. That means P equal to 2400 into 100 upon 160. 110 cancel out. 16 and 240 we have divided. We are getting 60 and 4. 4 and 100 we have divided, we are getting 25. 25 into 60 we are getting rupees 1500. This was the sum of money. This is question number 8 that you have to do in your fair copy. They have given you amount, they have not given the principal. You have to find out the principal, rate and time they have given. SI equal to P into R into T upon 100. In place of SI you will put A minus P. You have to substitute the values of the known values, you have to substitute, and after that you will simplify, you will solve the linear equation, you will get the value of P. This is question number 8 that you have to do in your fair copy. These 3 questions you have to do in your fair copy. Maths on fair copy, question number 6, question number 7, question number 8. This is the solution of all the 3 questions. Thank you class. View the video and note down these questions in your fair copy. Thank you class.